You can also wake up a thyroid gland. So underactive thyroid gland, you see, underactive thyroid gland, you can put a cayenne pepper poultice on that, or compress. And what you would do is you would just do one about this size because your thyroid gland is about there. And then you would put it on for a few hours. Now, we had a lady who was so excited about this because she had an underactive thyroid. She was on medication. Today, she is on no medication. It took a bit of work, but eventually she got off her medication. And that's quite a surprise to most people because most people think if they're on the thyroid medication, they're on it for the rest of their life. Her doctor took her off because all her levels became normal because of everything else she was doing. So she put it on and went to bed, and she didn't sleep all night because that woke her thyroid gland up so much she became active all night. So, message from this is, don't put it on before you go to bed. So after that, we started putting it on just in the morning while I was doing the lecture while she was with us. And she said that after about half an hour, it got really, really hot, and then it would settle down a little bit. So can you see what's happening? Is blood is being drawn into that thyroid gland to wake it up. Remember what blood is? It's the life of the flesh. If someone's got an overactive thyroid gland, students, what would you put on the thyroid gland to slow it down? Ice. That's so simple, isn't it? It's so simple. But one
Disclaimer. The information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Do not disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have read or seen in this video. Barbara O'Neill, a renowned advocate for natural health and wellness, emphasizes the importance of addressing thyroid issues with targeted natural remedies. Despite its small size, the thyroid gland plays a monumental role in regulating your metabolism, energy levels, and even your mood. Unfortunately, many people are unaware of how to properly care for their thyroid, and some might be following advice that could actually be doing more harm than good. In this session, Barbara will reveal the shocking secrets about thyroid health that you may be overlooking. Crucial information that could make a significant difference in your overall well-being. Secret 1. Optimize iodine intake for thyroid balance.
One thing that really can help the thyroid gland to control or balance out is high-intensity exercise. High-intensity exercise wakes up that thyroid gland. Often thyroid glands, whether it be under or overactive, are iodine deficient. And you can do a very simple iodine test. You can get iodine from the chemist and you paint it, say, on the inside of your arm and you'll get a brown smudge. And then you just observe how long it's there for. If that iodine disappears within an hour, you've got low iodine. Well, how do you get your iodine up? You just put it on every day until it stays there. It should be there for about 5 hours. That's a very simple one, isn't it? And your thyroid's main food is iodine. And earlier in the week, actually it was yesterday, last night, I said that mercury gobbles up your selenium, and your thyroid gland needs selenium to convert iodine into thyroxine. And so getting the mercury fillings out is also important. You only need 5 Brazil nuts a day to supply all the iodine that you need.
Barbara O'Neill emphasizes that iodine is absolutely essential for proper thyroid function, yet it's a delicate balance that must be carefully managed. The thyroid gland relies on iodine to produce critical hormones like thyroxine, T4, and triiodothyronine, T3, which regulate everything from your metabolism to your heart rate. However, both iodine deficiency and excess can lead to significant thyroid dysfunction, including conditions like hypothyroidism, an underactive thyroid, and hyperthyroidism, an overactive thyroid. Understanding how to optimize your iodine intake can be the key to maintaining a healthy thyroid. Barbara explains that iodine is the fuel for the thyroid gland. Without sufficient iodine, the thyroid cannot produce the hormones necessary for regulating metabolic processes. This deficiency can lead to hypothyroidism, characterized by fatigue, weight gain, and depression. On the flip side, excessive iodine intake can overstimulate the thyroid, potentially leading to hyperthyroidism, which can cause symptoms like rapid heart rate, anxiety, and unintentional weight loss. According to Barbara O'Neill, the most effective way to ensure adequate iodine intake is through natural food sources rather than supplements, which can sometimes lead to an overdose. Foods like seaweed, such as kelp, nori, and wakame, are particularly rich in iodine and can be a valuable addition to your diet. Seaweed not only provides a balanced form of iodine, but also offers other essential nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and potassium, which support overall health. Brazil nuts are another excellent source, not only for iodine, but also for selenium, which works synergistically with iodine to support thyroid function. Just a few Brazil nuts a day can supply the necessary selenium and iodine your thyroid needs to function optimally. Barbara also warns about the dangers of bromide, a chemical commonly found in commercially baked bread, soft drinks, and certain household products. Bromide competes with iodine for absorption in the thyroid gland, effectively blocking iodine from being utilized. This interference can lead to an iodine deficiency even if you're consuming adequate amounts of iodine-rich foods. To protect your thyroid, it's important to minimize exposure to bromide by choosing organic, whole foods and avoiding processed products that contain this harmful chemical. Finally, if you're considering iodine supplements, Barbara strongly advises consulting a healthcare provider to determine your specific needs. While supplements can be beneficial in cases of severe deficiency, they can also lead to iodine overload, which might exacerbate thyroid problems rather than resolve them. Secret 2. Detoxify mercury to protect your thyroid. Barbara O'Neill sheds light on a crucial, yet often overlooked factor contributing to thyroid dysfunction: mercury exposure. Mercury is a toxic heavy metal that can wreak havoc on your thyroid gland by binding with selenium, a vital mineral necessary for the production of thyroid hormones. When mercury attaches to selenium, it forms a compound that the body cannot use, effectively neutralizing selenium's beneficial effects. This can lead to impaired thyroid function, contributing to conditions like hypothyroidism and even autoimmune thyroid disorders. Mercury can enter your body primarily through the consumption of certain types of fish. Large predatory fish, such as tuna, swordfish, and shark, are significant sources of mercury because these fish accumulate mercury in their tissues from the smaller fish they consume. Over time, regular consumption of these fish can lead to mercury buildup in your body, potentially impacting your thyroid function. Barbara O'Neill recommends taking proactive steps to detoxify your body from mercury to protect your thyroid. The first and most effective step is to limit your consumption of large fish known to be high in mercury. Instead, opt for smaller fish like sardines, mackerel, or anchovies, which contain much lower levels of mercury and are safer for regular consumption. This dietary change can significantly reduce your mercury intake and help protect your thyroid from further damage. Supporting your body's natural detoxification processes is also essential for eliminating any mercury that may already be present in your system. Barbara O'Neill highlights the importance of incorporating chlorella, a type of green algae known for its powerful ability to bind to heavy metals and facilitate their removal from the body. Cilantro is another potent herb that can help mobilize mercury from tissues, making it easier for the body to excrete it. Additionally, Barbara recommends including healthy fats like coconut oil in your diet, as these fats can support the detoxification process by protecting your cells from mercury-induced damage. By taking these steps, you can help safeguard your thyroid from the harmful effects of mercury and promote overall thyroid health. Secret 3. Balance hormones to support thyroid function. Barbara O'Neill emphasizes that maintaining hormonal balance is crucial for optimal thyroid health, particularly when it comes to estrogen levels. The thyroid gland is intricately connected to the body's hormonal system, and an imbalance, especially in estrogen, can significantly disrupt its function. This imbalance is often caused by factors such as the use of birth control pills or exposure to xenoestrogens, chemical compounds found in plastics, and various environmental pollutants that mimic estrogen in the body. When estrogen levels are too high relative to progesterone, a condition known as estrogen dominance can occur. leading to a variety of health issues, including thyroid dysfunction. Symptoms of this imbalance can include fatigue, weight gain, mood swings, and an increased risk of thyroid disorders like hypothyroidism. To address this issue, Barbara recommends the use of natural remedies like wild yam creams. Wild yam contains diosgenin, a plant compound that the body can convert into progesterone, which helps restore hormonal balance by boosting progesterone levels and counteracting excess estrogen. Regular application of wild yam cream can help stabilize hormone levels, thereby reducing the strain on the thyroid and supporting overall endocrine health. In addition to using natural remedies, Barbara advises taking proactive steps to minimize exposure to hormone disruptors. One of the key strategies is to avoid products containing bisphenol A, BPA, a chemical commonly found in plastics that acts as a potent xenoestrogen. Opting for BPA-free products and reducing the use of plastic containers for food and drink storage can significantly reduce your exposure to these harmful chemicals. Barbara also recommends choosing organic foods whenever possible, as conventionally grown produce often contains pesticides that act as xenoestrogens, further disrupting hormonal balance. Secret 4. Tailor your diet to your thyroid condition. Barbara O'Neill strongly believes that diet is a foundational aspect of maintaining and improving thyroid health. She emphasizes that the foods you consume can either support or hinder thyroid function, depending on your specific thyroid condition. For those dealing with hypothyroidism, where the thyroid is underactive, Barbara recommends focusing on foods that are naturally rich in iodine, such as seaweed, eggs, and Brazil nuts. These foods provide the essential iodine needed for the production of thyroid hormones, helping to boost thyroid activity. However, she also advises caution with goitrogenic foods, such as cabbage, kale, and broccoli.
High estrogen opposes thyroid function. So people that have a thyroid problem, it can be a hormonal imbalance, and people that have a thyroid problem, they need to be cautious of raw brassica. Raw brassica or raw cabbage family contain goitrogens, and goitrogens inhibit thyroid function. So if someone's got underactive thyroid gland, they need to cook all their cabbage family, because cooking disarms the goitrogens. If someone has a hyperthyroidism, hyperactive thyroid, go for the raw cabbages, because you want to slow that thyroid down. Can you see that difference? Just a comment as we talk on the cabbage family. So now we're looking at what else can stimulate highway 2 and inhibit highway 16,
which contain compounds that can interfere with iodine uptake by the thyroid. To minimize their goitrogenic effects, Barbara suggests consuming these vegetables in cooked or fermented forms, which helps neutralize the goitrogens and allows you to enjoy their nutritional benefits without compromising thyroid function. For individuals with hyperthyroidism, where the thyroid is overactive, Barbara advises a different dietary approach. In this case, it's important to follow a low-iodine diet to avoid overstimulating the thyroid. Additionally, incorporating raw goitrogenic foods can be beneficial, as these foods can help reduce excessive thyroid hormone production by blocking iodine uptake. By strategically including these foods in your diet, you can help regulate thyroid activity and mitigate the symptoms of hyperthyroidism. Barbara also emphasizes the importance of supporting digestion, particularly for those with hypothyroidism. An underactive thyroid can lead to sluggish digestion, making it harder for the body to absorb essential nutrients. To address this, Barbara recommends supplements like betaine hydrochloride, which can boost stomach acid levels and improve protein digestion. By enhancing your digestive health, you can ensure that your body is better equipped to absorb the nutrients needed for optimal thyroid function. Tailoring your diet to meet the specific needs of your thyroid condition is a powerful way to support your overall health. Secret 5. Incorporate natural remedies for specific thyroid issues. Barbara O'Neill is a strong advocate for using natural remedies to address specific thyroid issues, believing that these approaches can offer gentle yet effective support for thyroid function. Whether you're dealing with an underactive thyroid, an overactive thyroid, or physical abnormalities such as nodules and cysts, Barbara provides targeted strategies to help manage and improve your thyroid health naturally. For those with an underactive thyroid, Barbara recommends the use of alternating hot and cold water treatments, a method known as hydrotherapy. This approach involves applying hot water to the thyroid area to increase blood flow, followed by cold water to stimulate circulation and encourage the thyroid gland to function more efficiently. The alternating temperatures create a pumping action in the tissues, which can help boost thyroid activity over time.
Now what I usually do, now you see what I've done here, I've got a piece of Glad wrap and I've got kitchen paper that's been folded over. I'm going to put a light sprinkle of oil on that, and then I'm going to sprinkle about half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper on that. You see, it's very, very gentle. So usually I put olive oil, and I haven't got olive oil, so I'm just going to do a little bit of castor oil here. So just a little smear of olive oil or castor oil, just enough to so that the cayenne pepper will stick. And now I just spread that over so it's spread out. And I have put a little bit too much on there, but that will be just enough for the other foot. So I'm just going to put another one on.
Additionally, Barbara suggests using cayenne pepper compresses. Cayenne pepper is known for its stimulating properties, and when applied as a compress, it can enhance circulation to the thyroid gland, providing it with the nutrients and oxygen it needs to perform optimally. This method is particularly useful for those experiencing sluggish thyroid function and the associated symptoms of fatigue and low energy. Conversely, for individuals with an overactive thyroid, Barbara recommends a cooling approach using ice packs. Applying ice packs to the thyroid area can help slow down the gland's activity by reducing inflammation and calming the overproduction of thyroid hormones. This simple remedy can be particularly effective in managing symptoms of hyperthyroidism, such as rapid heart rate, anxiety, and excessive weight loss. Regular application of ice packs can provide symptomatic relief and help bring the thyroid back into balance. Barbara also addresses the common issue of thyroid nodules and cysts, which can cause discomfort and, in some cases, concern over potential malignancy. For these conditions, she advocates the use of castor oil compresses. Castor oil is known for its deep penetrating and anti-inflammatory properties, making it an excellent choice for breaking down abnormal tissue growths over time. Applying castor oil compresses to the thyroid area consistently can help reduce the size of nodules and cysts, promoting healing and reducing the risk of complications. Barbara emphasizes the importance of consistency with these natural remedies. While they may not provide instant results, regular application over time can lead to significant improvements in thyroid health. By incorporating these gentle, non-invasive treatments into your routine, you can support your thyroid naturally, address specific issues, and alleviate symptoms without the need for more aggressive interventions.